Hello guys, how are you doing today? I'm glad you made it by my channel. Uh, I got something I want to just do a vlog this morning on something that's a brainstorm that came to my head and might help you guys. I know everybody that's a small channel like myself are trying to get more subscribers, they're trying to get more views, but let me ask you a question. You know, do you guys ever how many channels are your favorites that have thousands of subscribers? You know, try to analyze that question. You know, you must have a couple. You know, like if it's homesteading, growing plants, or maybe exploring. In my case, I like farming. You know, I was brought up as a farmer back when I was a kid, and I was taken off the farm way too young. I would have liked to stayed on the farm, but I was only like 12 years old. I mean, your dad asks you if you want to stay, you know, how can you honestly tell him? You know, at 12 years old, you really don't really like it. But now I really would have loved to stay. Too late now, though. But anyways, what I'm trying to get at is my favorite channels is farming, and of course, the ones I like the best is what I've done on my job the last 30 years plus, because I work part-time for the city. All right. So I watch excavating projects, you know, some big channels that got over 125,000 subscribers. And my thoughts came out like this. And this might help you guys. This may give you more views. This may give you a couple more subscribers. There's no guarantees. But it did work for me. Now, if you are someone that knows your hobby or knows your skills of what you're trying to promote as a YouTuber, and you subscribe to someone that's humongous, you know, it's a lot more bigger than you, what you want to do is you want to take and socialize yourself with that channel, not to the actual creator itself. I mean, you can go ahead and submit a comment to them, but there's a real guarantee that you will not get a response back because they have so many comments that it's unbelievable. They could not possibly answer every single one of their comments because they got hundreds and hundreds and even thousands. How can you possibly answer all those comments? You have to have 20 people, and then the 20 people are not going to be able to answer that comment because they're not you, okay? So they probably don't read all their comments. They say they do, a lot of them, but they don't. But here's the good part. Here's the best part. You go to the comments section, all right? And you read the comments that are left. And you'll find some comments that somebody might have made that sounds a little bit off kilter, and you know the good answer to it. So what you do is you reply back to that guy that left that comment. And if you express yourself really good on the way you have your grammar and everything, and you can type out a nice message that makes a lot of sense, there's a good chance that that guy will read that, and it's not even the one that you're clicked on for a channel. Like for instance, I'm on One Lonely Farmer right now. Okay, that guy probably never answer my comments, and if he does, it'd be a miracle. Maybe he'll see this video. I doubt it though. But he'll never answer my comments. But I go through them comments, and being that I'm familiarized with farming and stuff, there's a lot of stuff that's said on there, a lot of comments made that I can respond back to that person. And then what happens is that when they look at those replies that I replied back to, it makes a lot of sense. And sometimes I have a ball with it because there's a lot of people out there that make comments that they're just crazy comments that they think they know what they're talking about, but they really don't. I don't want to be rude about it, but I just take a chance, okay? And I sit there and I scroll through the whole list of comments on these gigantic creators like One Lonely Farmer. And there's also another one called Let's Dig 18. And he's really huge. And he's an excavator that does a lot of jobs like I used to do in the city. You know, he digs with an excavator. I didn't run an excavator, I run a front end loader. But, you know, he would teach you, you know, how to set grades and, you know, digging ditches and putting tiles in, you know, for drainage and all that stuff. And, yeah, I'm into that stuff. I used to do that for a living. So what I do is I go in there, and he's another guy that's never going to answer your comments. And if he does, it'd be a miracle because he's got thousands of comments. So like I said, you go in there and you read them, and then you find out some of the comments that have been written, and if you can add to it in a professional way, not a stupid way. You got to do it in a professional way so it makes sense. And if your comment makes a lot of sense, and these people read these, they'll click on your icon and they'll look at your channel, and you'll pick up many views. Now, I'm not going to say they're going to subscribe to your channel. You know, they're just going to click on your icon. You know, that's by your comment, and it'll take them right to your channel, and then they will look at one of your videos. And that's help. That's help how to get views. And it works for me. I picked up a lot of views that way. So what I'm trying to say is don't just rely on small channels. You know, support your small channels that you have. Support everyone that you have. Keep supporting them. But the thing you should try is take some big channels that you are familiar with, that you know just as much as they do, in fact maybe more, and then you can go in there and then you can start looking at all the comments and then replying back with your comment right by theirs, and they'll read it, and when they read it, they're going to click on your icon and see what your channel's all about, and who knows, they might subscribe. It's worked for me, and all I'm doing is I'm putting this out there to help everyone, okay? I've got about, I don't know, 3 channels that I watch on a daily basis. I keep up with it all the time. And it's amazing what these large channels go through. You know, they've got, they talk about it. There's, you know, every once in a while they'll talk about it. And One Lonely Farmer, he talks a lot about the trolls, you know, that disagree with what he's doing. You know, he does a lot of rebuilds on his balers, you know, baling straw, baling hay. And it's just amazing what that guy knows in his head. He's just incredible. And to make that baler sing the way it does, I mean, I'm not going to go into it because you guys I'm going to bore you with it because a lot of you guys ain't into farming probably, but I'm not trying to promote One Lonely Farmer, okay, but I'm just using this as an example because this is what I watch. You know, and Let's Dig 18. Another one is Cotton Top 3. Cotton Top 3 is a logging channel, you know, very large. I did tree work in the city, all right? Did a lot of tree work. And it relates to my job. So a lot of the stuff that people are feeding comments back, I can relate to a lot of those comments. So what I'll do is I'll add to them. And when you add to the comments, you're socializing with that group. And by socializing with that group, you're starting a community. And you're starting that community with a humongous channel. And that's where I think it's more powerful to get views and subscribers, is start communicating with these huge channels that are on the same level you are. Don't go to a large channel that you know nothing about. Make sure that when you go to a large channel, it's something that you know a lot about. And then you can go ahead and you can go through all those comments, and it's hilarious, what people say. And then you'll come back with another comment that is true, and they're way off base on their comment. And then somebody else down below will read that comment, and then they'll say, "Oh yeah, that James Sween, he was right. He makes a lot of sense." So guess what? That guy below that other comment will click on your video, and now you're going to get some views. And he might even subscribe to your channel. So I'm just putting this out there. It's a thought. It works for me. I picked up a lot of views that way. I picked up a few subscribers that way. And it's just a thought. It just came through my mind, I don't know, quite a while ago. And I was waiting to see, as time traveled on, to see if that was actually working. And I was able to go in and check out some of the people that had commented to me, and I found out that they came from a huge, humongous channel. And no, they didn't subscribe to me, but they stopped by. They gave me a view. They gave me a comment. So it works. I'm telling you, it works. So out of your day, instead of watching all the small channels, still watch all the small channels, the ones you're subscribed to and the ones that are supporting you. Just like me, I do the same thing. But get a couple of them that are favorites of yours. They're humongous channels, and start doing that. And you'll be amazed on how that'll pick up on your views. Because I've counted on all my videos now, I counted 16 out of about 175 videos that I've been doing since 8 years ago. And there's about 16 of them that are way over 1,000 views. And that's pretty nice. I like that. That really is beautiful. But then again, I got a long ways to go. I'm only up to 500 subscribers, okay? Now, you got to take the average now, okay? Say you get 1,000 subscribers, and now you're in the front door. You're just beginning to get into YouTube, and you're in the front door now, and you say, okay, now I'm all set, and now I could set myself up for AdSense, okay? And I can make a little money. Well, you got to keep in mind, look at all your videos and check out, see how many views you got. Look at every single one of your videos and see how many views you got. And if you're running kind of like I am, you got roughly 100 views, and then it stops. Maybe 120, maybe 200, and it stops. You no longer get any views for a long time. Periodically, you'll get a couple views here and there. But you should be continuously getting views on that. You got 1,000 people now that's on your channel. Now, you should be getting hits on a regular basis. And that's what YouTube looks at. And that's how you get paid good quality money. Now, good quality money, you say, what is good quality money? Well, I've done a lot of research on YouTube, and there again, I'm not, blowing a gasket here, because I feel that I've been in it for 18 years, I ain't made a penny. And what difference does it make if I make any money coming out? If I do, I do. I'm not going to go through, trying to set this thing all up and then make $1.69 per month because I only got 50 or 60 hits on all my videos. Because that's about what it's going to turn out to be, because it's all based on your quality of your videos. Your videos have to be a certain level of quality. And this is what YouTube looks at. So it's like being graded in school. If your video is a very, high-end professional level video, you can expect to make anywhere from 50 cents per 1,000 views all the way up to $8 per 1,000 views, okay? Now, the ones that get $8 per 1,000 views, those are the guys out there that are very professional, and they got the knack on how to do the videos. And people that go out there and they just shoot a video just to have a video, and I do the same thing, you know, but I try the best I can and having somewhat of good material. You know, like this video right here, maybe you guys think that I'm nuts. I don't know what I'm talking about. But, you know, I try to share my experiences. And there again, getting back to the quality money. If you're going to just shoot a video of just running around the house and going outside and showing your backyard, blah, 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 and the video's like 6-7 minutes long, and you get the same amount of views every time you do one of those. It's like, you know, 70, maybe 100, and you can look at all of them. Just just go through all your videos and just look at all the views. I mean, they don't count up to money. They really don't count up to money. You know, so that's why I'm not real excited about it, making money. I'm just more concerned about helping people understand, you know, what YouTube is really all about. YouTube has got a way, I don't know how they do it, but they got a way electronically, they call it electronic robot, that can analyze your videos, and it's like a miracle. I don't know how it works, but it can tell the rating of your video. And I just don't understand it, because what they do, I imagine, is that if your video don't rank a certain way, you get choked out like a filter, and then nothing happens. But if you have something that is titled properly, has really good tags, has a real good description, you know, I'm talking about, you know, typing it out professionally. You know, don't just say something in 15, 20 words. You know, make a nice page out of it. Put a story in the description about what the video is about, but don't give it away. You know, what you want to do is you want to write a story about what you're trying to do, but get them to click on the video to watch it. Don't tell the whole story. Just tell little highlights, just like a teaser. You know, like you would do in the movies. You know, they give you a preview of what the movie's about. That's what your description's all about. You're doing a preview of what your movie is representing. And if you do that with the description, that's going to get you higher ranked on YouTube. And well, that's my thoughts. I mean, you guys can take it how you want. It's just something that kind of, by watching many YouTubes on how these people are making all these big dollar amounts, and it still doesn't bother me, because I'm never going to be that professional. You know, I just, like I said, I just want to pass stuff along and help you guys out. You know, I mean, I'm 62 years old, and I could care less about really hitting it big. I mean, it'd be nice, you know, if I get 1,000 subscribers and then I check it out and I sign up with AdSense and, you know, maybe do some fancy stuff later on down the road. But my goodness, I mean, 8 years to get 500 subscribers, you know, that's a long time. And I had some pretty good stuff on there, you know. The worst thing I started out with doing, and I hate to make this long, but I was told if you don't talk on your videos or you don't show your face, you know, people ain't going to watch you. Well, there's a lot of truth to that. So I started doing that, and that really helped my channel out a lot. You know, people started watching more. And then different topics, you know, the stuff that you got to stop and think, you know, what could I put out there that's going to, you know, you might want to think like, you want your video to go viral. You know, always have that in mind. I want my video to go viral. Well, it's really tough to go viral. But if you've got that thinking in your mind, you have a better chance of your video at least getting 1,000 views real quickly. by thinking that way and coming up with a subject that you can talk about on your camera, express yourself, or just going out and videotaping subjects that are going to be very, very interesting and nobody else has. You know, that's what you got to think about in your mind. And if you can do that, that's what's going to get a viral video across. You know, it's not going to be a guarantee, but it's going to definitely get you more views. You know, so yeah, keep it in mind. You know, the titles are very important. Your title should be labeled as not so much clickbait. You know, they call it clickbait, but if you're going to use clickbait, make sure that the video pertains to the title. You know, in other words, if you're going to use something like, big explosion in my backyard, okay, and then your thumbnail shows a big explosion. Well, there's some people that'll do that just to get you to click on it. Well, if you're going to do that, make sure that there is a big explosion in your backyard. You know, I'm making it real simple so you understand what I'm talking about. You know, don't just put a thumbnail out there that shows an explosion and then call it "big explosion happened in my backyard." You know, yeah, it's a good title, good thumbnail, but when they click on it, all of a sudden it has nothing to do with explosion in your backyard. That's called clickbait. All right. Now, if you use that title, like I said, and you actually did have an explosion in your backyard, and you're able to film it, that's not clickbait anymore. That's telling the truth. So you see where I'm coming from, folks? Just, you know, I'm just like I said, trying to give you some advice, and you know, I'm studying this YouTube thing out thoroughly and getting a lot of ideas, and you got to wrap your head around all these people that put videos out there on how to get views, how to get subscribers, blah, blah, blah. And I could go on and on with how to get subscribers fast. But don't fall for them. There's a lot of people that are giving false information. Like someone were saying, you know, go to Instagram. There's one guy he said go to Instagram and you take like funny cats and collaborate them. You know, download a whole bunch of them and then collaborate them, make them all one video, and you're basically stealing their videos from Instagram because it's a different platform. Then you take that, you put it on your editor, and then you do what you want with it. But you got all the film clips of funny cats. Well, that doesn't work. You know, so I guess what I got to say is I'm going to sign off now. So thanks a lot for visiting my channel, and you guys all have a great day. Subscribe to me, hit the like button, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, folks, we're here to do some shout-outs this morning, and the first one we're going to do is Cindy's Vlogs. I've been with her for quite some time now, and she's got a lot of interesting videos. She works a lot with her granddaughter, and I take a peek at some of the stuff she's got on her channel, give you an idea of her thumbnails. That's about all I can do. Let you look at a few of these, and she's got quite a bit of stuff going on. And I'd like to see you guys check her out, because her channel is doing pretty good. She's got 391. We want to get her up to 500. She got two channels actually. It's Cindy's Vlogs and then Burning Sands Explorations. So you might want to check both of those. I'll put them in the description. So this is what her channel looks like, and Cindy, I hope you get a benefit out of this. Let's go to the next one here. This one's a great channel. The Beard Times 16. This guy, it's incredible what I've seen him do. He makes pens on a lathe, and he makes pens with a lot of different types of material. I really can't tell you exactly what material he uses, but it's compounds that he mixes, and then he puts it in a mold, and then he puts it on a lathe, and He does some incredible stuff. So I've got interest in his stuff. He's got many videos that you can look through. Take a little peek here as we go. And give you an idea that he's got plenty of stuff to look at. All right, that's all I'm going to give you on that guy. It's called The Beard Times 16. He's over 1,000, but it's a great channel. It's real exciting. I like watching him make pens. I've never seen that done in my life, and he's got several of them on his video. He takes and he puts this chunk of, not wood, but material he makes out of different particles, such as liquid form, and it hardens, and then he puts it on a lathe, and then he drills a hole, puts the pen inside, and all these fancy things. But yeah, just check it out. I'm sure you'll like it. And we got this dumb old thing that keeps coming up all the time. Never can get rid of it, but that's okay. Let her go. That's computer science for you. All right, let's go with the third one. Okay, this is another great channel that I like because it's I'm into a lot of wildlife and stuff, and birds and stuff, and maybe you guys would like to take a peek at it. Graham Barker, he popped on my channel one time and subscribed to me. I don't know how it worked out, but must have found me through Chris Hall somehow. Chris Hall is one of my first channels I went to that he does a lot of bird photography, and it seems like they're kind of similar, but this guy's got quite a channel going, so check this guy out. He's got like I said, 1,045 subscribers. He's already probably monetized already. But I'll go into his videos so you can see, I'll give a little bit of an idea what he's got. He's got a lot going on. Got some really good close-ups of some of his work that he does on bird activity and stuff. So I'll give you an idea. So, all right, folks, that's it for today on the shout-outs. We're going to close out of all these. Got it all ready for you. Stop the recorder. You guys have a great day, and I hope you subscribe to my channel if you're brand new to the channel, and hit that like button. Hope you like that video I just put out. Give you some great advice, and I always do shout outs when I can. So thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.